Hey everybody, today we're gonna be doing a wonderful dessert. We're gonna do a little cast iron skillet pound cake. We're throwing it in the oven today. We're not going outside, it's too damn hot. We're not cooking on a gadget. We're doing straight up baking in the oven. That's right, your boy is baking. Let's make it happen. What's up everybody? Welcome to Cooking with CJ. I'm CJ. Welcome to my kitchen. So glad you're here. Listen, we got a good one for you today. We are doing a nice, easy dessert. Pound cake is one of my favorite things to make, and that's what we're doing today. We're doing it in a cast iron skillet. We're throwing it in the oven. We got some vanilla ice cream for it. We got some strawberries we're gonna cut up with it. It's gonna be amazing. All right. Guys, we're not gonna spend too much time talking about this. There are a handful of ingredients. I will have the ingredients in the prep on a link below to the website. All right, so you guys can print that out and have this for yourself, okay? But before we get started, see that spot right there? It's awfully empty, right? That's where the play button's going when we hit 100,000. Guys, we are on the road to 100,000. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. It's free to do, it doesn't cost you anything. It helps your boy out. I gotta get there by the end of the year. Let's make it happen, all right? Okay, enough of that. Well, hit the thumbs up, right? Hey, comment down below. What's your favorite dessert? What toppings would you put on this? Other YouTube stuff? All right, let's get started. All right, guys, Mrs. CJ took the time to measure everything out for me because I am a cook. I am not a baker. Baking needs to be precise. Cooking's done from the heart, and that's how I cook, right? So luckily, Mrs. CJ is precise, and she put out all the ingredients for us. So let's get started on this one, all right? We're gonna start off by mixing our sugar and our margarine in there. We've melted the margarine. We'll throw that in. And then we're gonna go ahead and mix this all up together. We're mixing this first because if I started beating it all together, it would go everywhere, all right? So just make sure you get these nice and incorporated. And don't worry, we're not using a wooden spoon the whole time. All right, so you got me from a different angle over here. Guys, while I'm mixing this up, I gotta chat with you. I love this pound cake, all right? Growing up, I had many pseudo adopted moms that would, take care of me. Not that my mom wasn't around, but, friends. I'd have people that I always call mom, whatever. Well, my buddy Aaron, his mom Bonnie, made this recipe for us for years, all right? And I had to beg her to let me throw it onto the tube here so you guys can see it. And it became a mainstay at all our little get-togethers. Hey, the oven's preheated. All our get-togethers, all that good stuff. It was when we got into poker, we do these poker nights all the time. And this was the dish, man. We do pizza, barbecue, whatever, but the pound cake, this is where it was at. And it was, I'd always cut at an angle so I can get more of that top, that crusty top. That was my favorite part, and it would piss off everybody. But tell you what, this is all for me. I'm gonna cut the whole top off, eat it. Let's get back down there. All right, guys, let's start beating in the eggs. Got my beater here. Just gonna go on a nice low speed for now. And we're gonna try to beat in one egg at a time. A little bit, speed it up. Get one more egg in there. We're trying to beat in these eggs one at a time, but if two fall in at a time, the world ain't coming to an end. You just want them well incorporated. And we are gonna mix these pretty well. We're gonna give it a good 1 or 2 minutes. Okay, last one in there. We're just gonna beat thoroughly. Beat it good. Beat it, just beat it. Okay, so I'm not much of a singer. Okay, we've given it a good solid minute of spinning this. We're gonna add our baking soda in there. And again, exact measurements will be on the website. I'll have a link down below for it. Throw our almond extract in there, then our vanilla extract. The vanilla and almond smells, so good. Okay, that's all incorporated. We're going back to the spoon to mix in the flour just to save the mess. Guys, you could do this in your KitchenAid too if you want. Kind of doing a little old school with the hand mixer here. We'll use the hand mixer again when we add the sour cream in, but just saving a little mess in here. I want to start getting that flour kind of hydrating in there, and then we'll bring the mixer back out. This will just kind of save some, like I said, a mess. Okay, last thing we're gonna add is our sour cream in there. I'm gonna go ahead and use this to scrape down the sides a bit too before I start beating it. All right, team, we're back to using the beaters. Start off slow and speed it up. Get that sour cream nice and mixed in there. All right, y'all, we're all mixed up. The batter's ready to roll. I have my cast iron skillet here. I've greased it up, put some flour in there because that's what the recipe calls for. Anyway, the recipe that I have linked down below to the website, okay? It is for a 10-inch pan, or a 12-inch skillet. I have neither. So what I'm using is my 10-inch skillet. I will have a little leftover batter. So I have a couple extra little mini skillets right here that I'll set up for the rest of the batter, okay? But just make sure you're paying attention to the cook times on there. The recipe calls for an hour and a half, but that is with the full on, the 10-inch cake pan or the bundt pan, or a 12-inch skillet. We're gonna take a look at this at probably about an hour, make sure we're doing good things in there. I'll use a cake tester, the whole bit. So just kind of keep that in mind. And I put a note on the recipe on the website that it's, basically what I just said, right? Let's pour in the batter. All right, and then we'll get this thing in the oven. We get eating time. All right, we're back over my shoulder. I'm gonna go ahead and dump in the cake mix. And the majority is gonna go in here, but we have to leave room for it to rise a little bit. So this is enough left over for the little skillet that we have, the little skillets over there. So we left about a 1/2 inch of room around for it to rise up, okay? I'm still going to put a cookie sheet underneath it, just in case, so we don't have to clean up the oven later. We should be good to go in here. All right, let's get this in the oven. All right, we're in the oven. It is too heavy to film and put it in there at the same time, so we'll check it in about an hour. All right, team, we're an hour in. I'm gonna go check, use a little cake tester. We still get a little bit of resistance in there, so we're gonna go ahead and let it go for another half hour and just keep an eye on it. But it smells so good, it's looking so good. Let's go. All right, team, we're looking good. Let's test it. Coming out clean as a whistle. Check one more spot, right in the middle. All right, let's get it out. Let it cool down, then we'll get it on a cooling rack. Okay, team, we've let it cool a little bit. Now we're just gonna go along the side with a little spatula here. And just break it off the edge. And then we're gonna get it on this cooling rack right here. Let it more or less completely cool. Maybe leave it a little warm for that ice cream, but we'll give it a try in a minute. Okay, team, we're on the cooling rack. We're gonna let it cool. Came out of the cast iron perfectly. It's gonna be good eating. Let's go. All right, here's the deal. I can't wait any longer. I've let it cool for as long as I'm gonna let it cool. We're gonna cut into this bad boy, serve it up. Ice cream, strawberries, made it fancy for the picture, because that's what we do. I made 2 mini skillet pound cakes. Those obviously finished before the big pound cake. They're gone, right? The little vultures upstairs, otherwise known as my kids, came down, whew, locust, all gone. So I threatened them with taking away the Wi-Fi in their video games if they touch the big one. So we're ready to cut into it now. Come on down here. Okay, guys, it's that time. It's almost too pretty. I don't want to cut into it. If it was just me eating this, I would chop off the whole top. I'm a big muffin top kind of guy. And this is essentially a huge muffin. So, all right, let's go ahead and chop into this thing. We won't go crazy with the size. Bring it down so you can see it. Beautiful, lovely. All right, let's get it plated up and then we'll give it a try. Guys, we're done. There's the goodness. Strawberries, vanilla ice cream. What's up? Let's go. Let's get a bite for those locusts, otherwise known as the children's. Come back now. Cheers. It's just like I remember. It's growing up in the OC, baby. Bonnie's pound cake. It's a winner. You guys are gonna like this one. It's so damn good. I think both Aaron and Bonnie will be proud. This turned out very well. Excited about it. Obviously, I'm gonna finish this up right now. Guys, if you wanna get any of my merch, knives, cutting boards, all that good stuff, it's all down below. Hit show more underneath the video, and it'll be in the video description. If you wanna become a show producer, like all these awesome people right here, people who love their pound cake with strawberries and vanilla ice cream, hit that join button, right? become part of CJ's crew for real here on YouTube. Other than that, guys, we are done. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for cooking with CJ. Take care.